Alright, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Banished. And can we just take a moment and appreciate just how lovely this college area is. It is so breathtakingly beautiful that I'm simply amazed at how well it came together. I was not expecting it to look this good when I was building it originally. I thought it would look a little like cheesy-ish. However, I think it's just phenomenal. Phenomenal. There we go. Words. But God, I wish that Banished had that mode where you can click on one of these people, go into their body, and just like either walk around yourself or watch them walk around and look around in their perspective. That would just be so awesome to be able to walk through here and see everything from their perspective. Oh my goodness, words are hard to do today. And I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I did get a brand new microphone, which is great because the last time I was using a microphone, I was using the computer, and the computer catches a lot of noise from everywhere. So hopefully this one will sound better. But continuing on, for today's episode, we need to work on food. In case you haven't noticed, I like keeping our stored amount of food at around 30,000. So it's been dipping slowly down to 23 over the past episode or so. And we've been kind of stabilizing out a bit. I mean, I've been trying my best to keep it as stable while I was doing other build projects. However, I can't keep ignoring it. We gotta do something about this. So, there's two things we're going to be doing in this episode. First one is we're going to be expanding these rice planters. They're going to go ahead and come all the way down here. We'll flatten out some of this land, and we'll put some houses right along here as well for the rice planters. And then we're also going to, let's pull up the map. I want to get started on some farmland areas, things for farming, and I know I said this will be the major farmland. However, we have most of our people living over here currently, and here too, but still mostly here. And it would be a really far walk for them to get all their, what's the word called? It's the word called. A far walk to get all the resources over there. So I think I'm going to make this little area just a little bit turn into a little bit of farms, just like a kind of offshoot right here, and fill it up a bit just so that they can get some pretty easy access to some farmable things. And we'll leave this part up here for the hunters and gatherers huts that we have built up around there. Did I build one here? No, I think there's just these three. Weird, because I could have sworn I was going to build 4 over there. Oh well. So that is the plan for today. We're going to go ahead and do those 2 things. Get everything built up and get our food going back up and up, so that next episode we can focus a bit more on the city, because I want to build a grand cathedral. A grand cathedral that I think, I don't know if it'll go over here. No, I think it'll actually go over here. Yes. See, there's a bit of a mountain here. We'll flatten it out, don't worry. But I want to end up building it over here because we'll have the, what's it called? Game must be saving. We'll have the larger 3-story houses over here on this side, which will lead back down into 2-story and then 1-story, and maybe some middle-class shacks down at this end, kind of wrapping around-ish. And so right up here would be like a perfect place, right where this mountain is, because it'd be right in the center of everything. And we could have all the houses around it and things like that. That'd just be great. Absolutely great. I think that would look amazing. And then down here we could also probably turn this into another smaller farming section area, or another industrial section of town. We'll see. But yeah, that's all episodes for the future. In today's, like I said, we're going to go ahead and work on our food problems to get that sorted. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll this time lapse. out of the two areas that I built in today's episode, I think this one is definitely my favorite. Just having it lined up against the docks, it reminds me of looking at Old Town London, when you go down to their docks that were all blown up during World War II, and how they have very few old buildings, but you see how they're all close next to each other, lined up right alongside the old wooden docks. It's my favorite thing because it has such an interesting character to it, and I think that really is what I got going on in this little part of town. And, of course, all these extra rice planters are certainly helping me out with our food production, in case you can't tell. I've added at least 10 more throughout this entire place. Like, let's go ahead and look everywhere else, too. I added some over here. Then, of course, there's a fishing dock down here. And then, what else did I do? I emptied out some of the food I had stored in our trading docks and put some wood and clothes in there because they're a lot more expensive and they're easier to use when I'm trading for things. And then over here, we cleared out all of this. Like, this was all forest in the beginning. And now it's just a bunch of farmland. And how much do they do? They do about 700 each. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm just happy we got food, like, set up and figured out, because this was going down. We were down to about 5,000 before things finally started to rebound. 5,000. That was so close to a mass starvation, but we survived, and now we are looking better than ever. I chose these houses here, though, because they're not cheap, but they're small, so I liked how they could fit in here in a nice area. However, I just don't like the way they look. They're just not my favorite houses at all. I think this is the only community I'll be doing with these houses, because I just don't. The thatch on it looks weird, and they just look really, really, like, completely out of place considering how large this town is. But you never know. I guess it'll work, just being out in this far out corner of the world. But yeah, it's looking good. We're all set up for success over here. Except for stone. It's still a huge problem trying to get some stone. I keep buying it whenever it comes around, but maybe one day we won't have that as an issue. But like I said, definitely looking forward to next episode, because we'll be doing a giant cathedral over here and a graveyard too, because we desperately need a large graveyard and some more churches for these people. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And I totally keep forgetting my outro. You know, I should just write this down and have it on a piece of paper next to me when I actually record. That'd be great. But I think I end it with, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye, guys.